cry out. Ah! It's one of those things. A roommate. Oh, I broke another toilet. I don't know. I don't understand. There's some people just really good at breaking toilets. They probably like flush it with the whole fist. I really have no idea. So, and now I feel really stranded because all my friends are either out of town or they're really not my friends. I mean, I know it's not that hard to fix a so-called a fill valve, but nothing is that easy, and that's the way things are. So I still want to take this moment, Loki, if you're listening to me, just say agree, amen, or whatever, that Obamacare is really no care. And they talk about, well, I guess Donald Trump said about death or something like that. When people there are trying to scare you and say that, oh, 23 millions of people are gonna die. People are gonna die on the streets. I mean, what are you talking about? We don't need you to scare us. I'm already scared enough, all right? I'm scared enough about being penalized for being healthy. Because if you're sick and you need to go see a doctor, so-called Obama socialized medicine, they're probably not gonna take you because you got socialized Medicare, and that thing is going broke. So, trust me, I talked to some people, some doctors, and they said, oh no, we don't want to take no public health care. There's a very limited amount of people that would do that, and if I'm trying to stay healthy, it means I want to take care of myself, and then I get penalized for it because it's freaking socialized medicine. It's not free. There is no such thing as free housing or free this, free that. Nothing is free. Perfect example. So repeal Obamacare. Damn rhinos. If I talk loud as if they can hear me. Damn rhinos, McConnell and Collins. I hate that. You know, Maine, Republican. Come on. What can good come out of Maine except for the lobsters? I'm still smiling because, what can I say? This all shall come to pass. So, my analogy was, this just happened to me. I was at Trader Joe's, and then, I don't know if you've been to Trader Joe's, if you even have a Trader Joe's, if you haven't heard of Trader Joe's. It's like a national grocery chain, but it's very boutique-ish. They have their own brand, and supposedly they're more organic, and prices are less expensive. Like I got that big jar of coconut oil for $6 or something, but they put out these samples, right? And they're just tiny little cups. They put a little bit. They have this little station. You can just get the little cups to try out their coffee of the day, because they try to make you buy it. So it's a sample. All right, so like Costco, if you understand. Then you pump that thing and then get a little coffee and put a little bit of their soy milk or whatever they put in half and half, and then you go, this is not bad. I guess I'll buy this Kenya grown organic coffee. So that's the purpose of that little cups that there. And I guess a lot of people just they go there like their lunch breaks or whatever, because they also have little food sampling, right? So people are waiting in line, and you know how it is. They're waiting in line for the little cup of coffee. I just happened to stop in there, and I said I need a little coffee to wake me up, right? I mean, there are people in front of me. They're pumping like 2-3 cups, and by the time I get there, the story is that the coffee is gone. It's gone. So I just like, oh well, it's my luck. You know how it is. Start walking away, and there was this Latino woman. She like, you know, she intervened out of the. I don't think they're aware of that. They just very authoritatively. She grabbed the jar. I mean, this is not like nothing evil. Just I kind of watched it. She grabbed the whole carafe, you know, the big thing with the coffee, and she slammed it on the counter and there was a black guy standing the Trader Joe worker standing right there, right by the counter, making some little cups of food. And she says, "Go fill this up." And she was very demanding. I was like, "Oh wow." Well, I kind of got a little scared. And then I would start to walk away. She says, "Oh, they'll fill it right up." And then, I kind of go, "Oh, this is kind of embarrassing." So I walked over to look at the organic potatoes or whatever. And then I couldn't believe it. This woman, like I said, she just like, I have a fear for women, all right, because they're more powerful or more meaner. I mean, I can talk like this because you can't touch me, so I could talk like that and get away with it. But she came, and she got me, well, because like a poor Asian, right? So she said, "The coffee here, no, go get it." So I go, "Thank you." I thanked her, but as I was going to the coffee thing, right? I'm not trying. I try not to look at the black guy that was standing by the counter and everything. But I was thinking to myself, "Oh, this is getting a little embarrassing." I mean, I'm just getting a little cup or something, and I thought, "Wow, that's how it works." It wasn't her coffee. I'm not trying to make an analogy of like she's bad or whatever. But all of a sudden, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like socialism. You just get a little cup of whatever that the house provides. So this is out of the goodness of their heart, of the Trader Joe's, the stores, to put out the sampling, hoping you to buy some. But I'm just saying, to use that analogy, as a government, you're trying to get your little cup and you're like, yeah, give us. And if you run out, you go, yeah, go make some more. So another analogy, I guess, I had is, I think it was a long time ago, I went to Tijuana or something like that. Yeah, and I don't know if you guys have that happen to you. Like, as soon as you go over to Tijuana, it's poverty. And all these children are trying to grab your arms and climb onto you. Buy the chocolate, 5 cents, and you end up giving them $1, right? But then, somebody said don't do it, because you start giving them money, and then, whoa, there's like 100 of them rushing you and you have to run. I'm just saying, that's no fun. And this is what happened in third world countries. This has really happened. There's some kid in India got their arm and the leg amputated. Their parents amputate their kid, their own children, to put them on the side of the road to get sympathy, to beg for money. You see what I'm saying? So the theory is sympathy to beg for money, but that you're still depending on a charitable deed. Like I said, donate. It's a charitable deed. You don't have to, but if you feel like, oh, God has called me to, or whatever, you have a few dollars to spare, just like you donate out of the charitable heart. But when they start humping on you and, beat you over the head and say, give us what you got in your wallet, and take your wallet, that's what socialism is. And they pretend, I have to say that, they pretend they're the good guy. I used to like the story Robin Hood. I don't anymore, because it's being abused. When people start to abuse the goodness of other people's heart, and make you feel guilty or whatever, and then you feel like give them a few dollars, but it doesn't end. And then and all of a sudden you're bombarded with 10,000 people crawling on your back. Give us your money, give us your shirt, give us everything. So that's all. I'm just saying that Obamacare has to go, because it's no care, it stinks. And anything with Obama has to be eliminated, repealed, and that was the thing. See, I told you, Cruz said that the first thing that he would do, Ted Cruz, he said when he got to the office, January 20th, the first thing he would do, he would repeal. He said every letter of this Obamacare. So what's wrong with y'all people? Just get rid of it. I don't know what they can't replace. Government cannot control. They shouldn't. Maybe they'll have some other stuff about buying across the state line, and that's different. But they cannot. Government cannot control your lives. You have to be the one that who controls it, or like God, you know, and not worshiping the government. And I think my friend Cheryl, I haven't talked to her today. I don't know why. She's just not picking up the phone. So what she said was right, that instead of making God your provider, if you look unto the government as your provider, then you have sinned, because that's an idol. You're waiting for the government check to show up. It's idolatry. It's evil. And so the root of that is evil, and the result of it is that we're robbing from everybody else. It's like that little cup. You can never get enough, but you get just a little bit. You know, people get food stamps. You get just a little bit. So that, like these poor women, they get rid of the guys because the guy cannot be in the household under the same roof in order for them to apply so-called these welfare benefits, and they will have all the kids but no father. I mean, is that really a healthy thing to do? I don't think so. Whatever. So yeah, come write me, and if you have any idea how can I get rid of this roommate that's keep breaking things, I don't know. It's like, you know, it's very, very hard on me. Not that I don't want to do good. You know how it is in the word that you're supposed to be all loving, all forgiving. It's just hard for me. I mean, maybe I just wasn't not built that way. You know, I tried not to be mean or selfish, but you know, I mean, I'm just me. I'm just a poor little me. I can't fix everything. I don't know how. All right, talk to you later.